Hi, Assalamualaikum. Alhamdulillah, we meet again in our face-to-face class. Inshallah, today we going to continue on the next topic. Just to recap, last class we have covered the creation of universe and the law of nature. As we know, um, we have discussed on the Islamic perspective and believe that the creation of universe being made by single God, Allahu Subhanahu wa Taala, and with this creation, He includes the law inside it, and in Islam we call Sunnatullah. And by having so, we need to understand how the process and development of the nature so that we can proceed with our life. We can have a understanding on how to live our life. Okay, same goes to the children. They need to know the natural phenomena happening surround it. So we're going to teach them, and of course we start by looking at the name of object and try to separate different division of the world, right? And all of this should be discussed in our topic later on. Okay, and then for today we're going to look at the relationship and how the importance of knowing all the creation in this universe and the process that govern the creation that we call as the law of nature. And by knowing that and have the comprehensive knowledge about it, so we can analyze better, we can meet the purpose of living. Okay, all right. As we know, I look at your notes, we can see that after this topic we will cover the cosmic education. And last class I do mention, and the children love to know about the space and the object in the space like stars, moon and sun. Okay, there are several theories related with that, and inshallah I try to give some details here and try to explain and elaborate more to you so that you can have a better perspective on what actually happened outside there in the space. And hope you remember last class we also go details on the different ideas of scientists discover recently. There are the theory of the sun and the earth, which one actually are rotating another. Okay, when I thought there are theories from Plato, the ancient philosopher, saying that actually the earth is the center of the universe. And then come one other scientist, name of Nicholas Copernicus, saying that actually the sun is the center of the universe. And later on, these theories supported by another scientist called Galileo Galilei. But nowadays, there are studies shows that maybe the theory of Plato is the correct one. The earth is the center. And how is that come to be the truth? Okay. Number one, I mentioned this statement have been said by Quran. Allah used the word "Washamsu tajri li mustaqarrin laha." The sun runs according to its course. Okay. How to understand this? When Allah say that the sun moving in the term of running, so how come we say that the sun is static. How to understand the sun is static when God, the Lord of universe, creates the whole world, says washamsu tajri, and so tajri here, and everyone knows tajri mean run. You run so fast, meaning the movement of the sun is fast. So if we say it's rotates just statically, it is maybe, and it's not running. It's opposite of running. Okay, all right. Even though we can understand that they are running in one place and at one time, but to be understood and clearly, and meaning it must be a fast movement. That's why he mentioned tajri. Okay. And how is that if we say the sun runs? Is that true? And how to prove it? Okay. Number two is that if we look right now, there are one theory coming from the Western itself. They say that actually yes, the sun move. They say the sun move. The sun move from one point to another point. Okay. And this would be come out with another question. And if the sun move that fast, as shows in certain video, to in line with the theory, moving so fast in a straight form, how come it happens such a way? From where actually the sun move to where actually the sun moving, and which direction? Is it left to right, or right to left, or from bottom to above, from top to down? Which one? And when I open this idea statement to even secondary school students, they come with this question to me: how come, sir? How come this happened? And it seems illogical. So what I want to say here, that there's something wrong with the theory, even though it been supported by several Muslim scholars, and in the field of Quran, for example. But as for me, I disagree, and I clearly opposite against this statement and theory. I believe that actually the earth is the center where all the other objects, including the sun, circling the earth. Okay. Alright, I hope you get what I mean here. To understand better, this is the earth and this is the sun rotating, surrounding the earth, including the moon, because that's why Allah say in other verses, the moon and the sun are actually rotating the earth, and according to its predetermined orbits. Right? This is the destiny of the Lord, and the Lord have put it in such a way. Okay, can you get it? All right. Hopefully you can understand what I'm trying to say. All right. And of course, it's going to be changing a lot of the theory above, and the theory about other things. Okay, why should the earth be center, and why the sun is just some other object that rotates earth? To compare the earth and the sun, which are special, which should be the focus of the universe, and until right now, none can compare with what the earth has, what is inside the earth. If we compare with the sun is only made up of a gas, maybe several gases, but that's it. And the function of the sun from this gas producing light and heat, kind of the same of the star. And even scientists say that the sun is a part of star. So how many stars we have? Too many. And million, trillion, and so on. Okay, and new stars are coming out towards the universe. Okay, and what is the specialty of the sun that we put it as the center of the solar system? So that's the question. But when we look back, when we study the earth, what is inside the earth? So many things. Inside the earth itself, we have a lot of metals or non-metal things, and discovering new things every once a time. And what else? The water and the air that none been found in anywhere else except this earth. The source of living. Without air, without water, no one can live. But only earth has that privilege to support life, including us as human. How about plenty of plants and many of animals? And that's not it. We have more than that. And even some animal yet to be found. Some plants still undiscovered. So this is the specialty of the earth. It should be the center of the universe, because we are so special. Alright, I hope you get it. So this is just to give you some idea how to understand the creation of universe and the law of nature within its correlation and relationship. Thank you. See you in the next video. Assalamualaikum.